Hello everyone. Um, Today I will be doing a video of cleaning out my PS2. Now, disclaimer, I did watch a tutorial beforehand, so that way I don't mess anything up, but we'll be cleaning my PS2 Slim. It's the only PS2 that I have, and it's the only PlayStation I have at all that works. So now, we're gonna flip this over, and see these little feet here? I'll put it here. See these little feet here? Things? Those are the caps to cover up the screws. Now, the guy in the tutorial said that there were 6 different versions of the PS2. I mean, 3 different versions of the PS2 Slim. But his version was different than mine. Now, we're gonna remove these caps, and if I have to, these feet. And a quick second here. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna need to get an appropriate tool. Alrighty then, I'm back. Now, I forgot to mention beforehand the tools that I would be using. Now, this might be a little too big, but you're gonna need a small flathead screwdriver, a very small, as they call it, a watchmaker's Phillips head. See how small it is in comparison to my hand? And then a larger Phillips head for the larger screws, such as on the case, etc. As well as some canned air for blowing out some of the dust. Some Q-tips for detailed cleaning. Didn't have isopropyl alcohol, but I figured hydrogen peroxide would work just as well. And I got some bits from my toolbox. Yes, they're a little rusty, but that's because one time I forgot my toolbox open in the snow. So that was a humbling experience. But this is gonna be a little bit tricky, but I got it out. Yay, I got it out. And now I'm gonna get the what the heck? Maybe this one. Yeah. Can't seem to get it. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm back again, everyone. I think this might do. If you notice the thickness. Now, I think I'm getting it. Yay, I got my first one. Now I'm gonna get the other ones off, so that way it's less of a headache in the future. I'm doing this for both your and my benefit, so keep that in mind. Because if I ever need, well, next time I need to clean out my PlayStation, this video tutorial that I made will be here. The only cuts are when I need to leave to get more tools. I assure you. And the guy in the tutorial, he said that you would have to remove the warranty sticker for a hidden cap. And yes, it does cancel out the warranty, but he said it's not like there's any more people giving out warranties for the PS2. Oh. See if I can get it off. Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think these rubber feet might be hiding some as well. That's not the problem. Come on. I'm really struggling here. However, if I was live streaming this, there'd probably be someone chiming in with tips. Uh-huh. That's a lot of adhesive. But now screw. I found one. Yeah, these ones are kind of a hit and miss. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I found them. Now I'm gonna need to use this screw. That might be magnetic, which magnetics aren't too good for consoles, you know. But oh wow, this is actually the perfect size. I'm gonna remove all these screws. So yeah, I'm gonna put this extra foot back. Fortunately, the adhesive still works because it almost stuck to my finger. Now I'm gonna put the screws over here in this corner here. 1 out of 6. I only do that so that way I don't strip the screws. Whoop. 2 out of 6. This will be number 3. Now this is a video tutorial, so that way everyone doesn't get confused when cleaning their console. Now there are plenty of others out there that clean their consoles on film, but it's heavily edited, and yes, they are actually showing you what they're doing. I don't discredit them in any way, but there were a suspicious amount of cuts, and if you can find their channel, Yesterday's Tech, there we go. If you can find the channel Yesterday's Tech on YouTube, then you're probably in luck, because he does a lot of cleaning stuff too. Now I'm gonna try to get this off. Uh-huh. That's interesting. Ah, here it is. Here's the proper sticker for me to remove. I think, because, yeah. Oh, sorry. This sticker right here, see? There we go. Oh wow, there's print in the adhesive. Void. Oh, that's clever. They put void in case you peel off the sticker. That was the warranty sticker. Also, apparently, a very common problem with the PS2 is the fact that that the eject button stops working after a certain time if not cleaned properly. Okay, and I'm gonna try to get this off. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Uh-huh. This is interesting. But, once again, there's 3 different versions of the PS2. It's gonna take a little bit of work in it to get it off of there. Is there anything in there holding it? Doesn't really look like anything holding it except for the screw pegs. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I got it. Now I got it. Okay. Now I know I said... Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? There's the innards to the PS2 Slim. Well, my version anyway. Now, I'm gonna... Now, if you see in there how dusty it is, and in there, I'm gonna need, that's what the canned air is for. See, you can find this at Walmart, I think. Now I'm gonna blow off the outside of it first. And that doesn't appear to be working for that part. Now, I'm just gonna use it for the inside in that case. Whoa! Shoot. Yeah, I'll just use my Q-tips. Now, just put a dab. I'll do this over here, off of frame, sorry. But it's over the floor so that way it doesn't get anything in the parts that could easily... Well, there we go. That could easily get messed up if there's alcohol in them. No, peroxide. Peroxide. Now, yeah. Yeah, that isn't working too well, so I'm just gonna take off this piece here. Might need a flathead for that. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna, you see, if you notice, there's metal spring right there that controls the eject button. And why wasn't it working? I can hear you asking. Well, fortunately, I'm gonna be fixing that today. And yeah, I'll be right back. I need to get some tweezers. Alright everyone, I couldn't find any tweezers. So, Instead, I will be just using, I'll just be using canned air to blow this out real quick. As well as this part. Oh shoot! I probably shouldn't have done that. It condensed very quickly. And it wet it. Fortunately, it's kind of okay if it gets wet, relatively. Oh shoot. I gotta stop doing those oh shoot moments. Yeah. It's kind of freezing right now. So I'll hold off on using the canned air. Let it heat up a little bit. But on the bright side, okay. Quick cutaway to the sink. As soon as I finish doing this. Oh shoot. Why is it doing that? Yeah, I'll just do that. Quick, cutaway to the sink. Okay, now I'm back at the sink. I'll be using water and a towel quickly to dry off the parts because I don't really want it to corrode. And there we go. Yep. Yeah. Now if you notice there's a little rubber foot in there. That slows down the disc if it starts spinning too fast. You could call it the brake disc. The disc brake. I'm just grateful there's no electronic parts in this part. But yeah. Look how shiny it is when wet. There we go. Oops. Yeah. There we go. Now you'll want to be sure to thoroughly dry your parts if you use water. Because if you're lazy like me, no, that's the wrong way to put it. If you feel like being like me, then just using water and not being patient and using a Q-tip like I am, then do it quick. Sorry, I'm kind of drying everything off of frame. But doesn't that look much better than before? I know it's still a little wet, but still. Now, I'm going to put this to I'm gonna put this to hang up and dry, and then I'll see you back at the rest of the console. I'm back, everyone. Now, as you may have noticed already, my workspace is lit up better. That's because the tripod I'm using is a combination tripod and light. Got it for Christmas, and I'm very appreciative of it. Now, back to the task at hand. Now, there's 3 screws, as you've... Well... Okay, I'm gonna real quick... Well, never mind. I'm just gonna put this back. I don't want to mess it up. Now... fudge. Now, I'm gonna remove this, tape here, because it's holding down the wires to the cool fan. And as you've probably guessed, the cool fan keeps the rest of the console cool while it's playing the game. But I'm sure you already knew that. Now I'm going to be very careful here, so that way I don't mess anything up. Okay, and I'm going to unplug the cool fan from the sister board or the motherboard, whichever. Fun fact, Nintendo actually had an opportunity to work with Sony, but turned it down. Let's see. Let's hope I can get this off without messing anything up. It's a little unorthodox, but I think it gets the job done. Now, as you've probably noticed, there's 3 screws located here, here, and here, holding down the cool fan. Here, for a closer look. Sorry. Now, I'm gonna take off those screws. Kinda gotta do it one by one with these things, huh? Now, it's slightly magnetic, but it's just to get the screws out. I'm gonna put that screw there, as well as the rest of them. You know, except for the ones that hold the rest of the console to the outer case, which is sitting up there drying right now. There we go. Ah! It's okay. I saw precisely where the screw went. See? Shiny. And this is actually my first educational video that is actually useful, instead of just showing playing the game and not showing cleaning the console that I use to play the game. Okay, now that those screws are off, I'm gonna remove the cool fan, which was surprisingly easy, by the way. And you see all that muck in there? Here, I'll adjust the light real quick. Fair warning, the tripod's gonna get a little wobbly. Okay. Okay, now, see all that guck in there? That was preventing the cool fan from doing its job, which is cooling the console. Now first, I'm going to use an end of this Q-tip to get off as much as I can. Once again, off frame for putting the peroxide on the Q-tip. There we go. And like a little sponge, it soaked it right up. Now, it might not seem that dirty at first glance, but once I show you all the Q-tip, you'll be surprised. Because I'm kind of surprised right now. Now you're probably wondering why I got 5 Q-tips. I'm gonna set this dirty one here aside. Look, look. This is how much is already off of there, and I still have a lot more to go. Hmm. That got a little bit off of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna blow it off with my mouth. Dang, did you see that cloud of dust? I bet you did, because it's right in front of the camera. Now, if you notice, there's teeth in there for the cool fan. And I'm still blowing. Dusty. See how much better that is than it was? Don't worry, everything on the console is still completely fine. See? There we go. There we go. I was still blowing. Now, gonna wanna put it back properly. Okay. There we go. 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 And then we're gonna wanna try to plug it back into the motherboard or sister board, whichever it's called. And yeah, there we go. It's plugged in successfully. Now to put the screws back. Oops. Want to make sure it's nice and secure so that way it doesn't, fall off while you're playing the game. Because that sucks when a part of the console falls off while you're playing the game and then the game freezes. Now, fortunately, this console has never frozen on me while I was live streaming. Only while I wasn't live streaming. Did you get my head in that last shot? I don't even know. Sorry, but yeah, I kind of get my head in the way sometimes. Okay. Oh! Dang it. Oh, wow. This is slightly magnetic, too. Good. Good, 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 good. Now, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna loosen this just a little bit to move the cool fan to the little closer to me, you know? There we go. Now, the screw should actually go in the hole. This might be a problem. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. No problems. Get here. Get over here. See? Now the screw should go in the hole. There we go. Now, just for a little preventive measures to make sure that it actually doesn't freeze on me, I'm gonna be taking a Q-tip and once again wetting it with hydrogen peroxide off screen. Sorry, but it has to be done off screen so that way I don't mess anything up here. You know? Sorry for the shakiness. And I'm gonna be cleaning off the lens. Just the tiniest little bit should do. There we go. I'm going to be very careful with this. Now to dry it. There we go. Now, I'm going to be getting up real quick, so that way I can check and see if the outer case is done. It's just right over here. I know that didn't sound too good, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Now, see? There's still a little bit of dust on the outside, but the inside is what counts. Oops. See? Now there's not as much dust. So it should run fine. And now, I'm gonna move the light. Oops. Okay. There we go. A little more secure. Whoa. Okay, then. So, night. Dang it. Sorry, it's going to be a lot of adjusting the light. You could call them light adjustments. I guess. Now, making sure that everything's aligned. Well, that clipped in right easily. Okay. Now, closing the console. Oh, I forgot to clean out the USB ports. Now, anyways, gonna be putting these screws back. I have a bit of a shaky hand when it comes to stuff like this. Why does that not feel satisfying? I think I might have cross-threaded the screw. But it was just that time, you know? There we go. Let's see. Okay. It has just come to my attention that you can't see diddly squat from that perspective right now. Okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna take these screws off, okay? And then I'm gonna make sure that it goes on completely. The outer case. If any of you clip any part of this video, feel free. Just don't make it a negative comment, please. Now, see? It's not going in all the way for some reason. Now I'm gonna try to figure out why. I think I did. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out the problem. Come on. I really hope I didn't break anything. Oh! Okay. Uh-huh. Okie dokie. Then. Okay, come on. You have to go there. I hadn't secured the power buttons properly, if you notice. But they're secure enough now. And yeah. After I finish putting all the screws on, I'm gonna do a test of the console, make sure it's working properly. There we go. Okay. No, there we go. Now I'm gonna flip over the console again and put the screws back. I'm gonna do this quickly because I actually want to test it, make sure it works for you. Wait a minute. What's that? Okay, good. That's not rust. It's just a copper wire. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. There's no brown in this console. You know, back in the day, consoles were pretty much the peak of the century. But as console gaming became more advanced, we kind of took it for granted, not realizing how much scientific research it took to just develop the first console in the world. Now, whether it's Sega, Nintendo, Atari, um, Bandai, Sony, whichever company that made the first console in the world, I'm not to say. Maybe a quick Google search should do the trick. But let's all take some time to appreciate how advanced our consoles are and take good care of them, you know? Because nowadays, disc gaming is just, it's a game disc. Whoa. But back in the day, they used to have to, well, back in the day, the only games that were available were arcade games. You know, those big, lunky arcade cabinets? And cartridges. A cartridge is, well, you know what a cartridge is. But have you ever heard of the Sega CD? Let me know in the comments section. The Sega CD was actually a Sega prototype because they were developing that technology for the Dreamcast and other consoles that required discs. So once again, let's all appreciate how good our consoles are. Yes, they may overheat once in a while. They may even just straight up freeze while you're playing a game on a live session. They may even just not connect to the internet at all. Not without an Ethernet cable, anyway. But while you're playing that game, think about what it might be like to be that console. Just for a second. Because while you're there having fun pressing buttons, either playing Call of Duty or just trying to be the first to the finish line, think about what it might be like to be that console for just like a second, you know? And appreciate how hard that console is working so that way you can have fun. Now, putting the caps back on. Okay, now I'm gonna pause the video and then I'm gonna go ahead and, yes, my tools are in disarray right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and test it. So I'll be right back. Alright, everyone, moment of truth. Power on. Yes! Now time to open. Okay, where's the open button? I was just thinking out loud. Don't need a response in the comments. Sorry if that came off rude. Now let's see. Okay. Let's insert Need for Speed Carbon. Ding. Eject button. It's reading all commands properly. I'm jittering with excitement. Yes, it's working. Yes.
Hi, I'm Emmanuel Berger.
Load successful. Quick race. Sprint. Uh. Eh. Should be easy enough. Solo, unranked, off, easy. 1, off, 0, on. There we go. Automatic. Yeah! It works. Alright. This has been only my second tutorial video, and it was a success. My first tutorial video cleaning a console. So, as usual, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope this was helpful. Bye!